And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kaz Has. My name is Kazvon, and today we are looking at a game called Magnetized. It is available on GameJolt.com for free, as well as they're trying to be voted up on Steam Greenlight, which is the impetus for making this video, actually. So let's get started. I've actually played a lot of this game already. So here's the level select screen. There are basically 3 different types of levels. We're going to start with the first type because the easiest way to explain, and then I'll jump around and go to later levels to show you exactly what this game's all about. Alright, so we'll start on level 2. 3, 2, 1, click. Basically, the idea of this game is you've got that particle. I don't know if you can see my mouse, because it'll perhaps not to, but I've had 217, 218 deaths. That's fine. Don't worry about that. So the whole point of this game, really, is to get this black particle to the end of the level. And how do you do that? Well, you see this little glowy particle on the left-hand side? That's my magnet. So I hit the Z button, turn it on, and it allows me to bend the trajectory of the ongoing particle. And that's pretty much the gist of the whole first part of the game. The whole first, I believe, is 20 levels per section. The closer... so only the closest magnet works, as it says right there on the screen. So you gotta fling the particle towards another one and use the new one to continue the trajectory of the particle. But a lot of them don't use multiple right away. Later in the game there's a lot more multiple magnet bits, and this one is actually a pain. If I get it in the first try, I'll be freaking shocked. Well, look at that! So, the closer the particle is to the actual magnet, the more influence it has. So there are some levels where it's super far away, and you gotta adjust for the amount of influence you actually have on the particle. So for this one, for example, I don't have that much control over it. And turn it. There we go. That level right there originally took me probably 20 tries. And then imagine my dismay when they had me redo it. This is actually a lot harder, this version of it. Gotta kind of fling it. That's not it. You gotta let it travel a little bit past before you start influencing it, so then it gets closer to the edge there. There we go. I think we got it. There we go. Woo! That was tough. As you can see, the levels come fast and furious. There's a lot. Some of them are really, really tough. Some of them are actually quite easy. The difficulty curve is kind of strange. See, this one I can barely actually move it, so I gotta kind of tap it on and off. Oh, that was heinous. Heinous. You don't want to deflect its trajectory into a weird direction too, so you kind of got to be judicious with how you use it. Oh man, I had it, and I had to click it one more time. After this one, we'll go into the next section to show you the other bit of the game. Oh, there we go. Alright, so there's 20 levels with this mode, this kind of influencer, this kind of magnet. So let's show you the next kind of magnet, shall we? That'll be in the pink section. We'll start off on level 2 again, just because it's a little bit easier. The first level is usually nothing, so that's kind of weird. So this magnet just pulls it straight across, and then the particle will continue on its previous trajectory. So you gotta be a little careful because it zips it along pretty quickly. And using this method, it has a lot of bits where you can kind of hold the particle to a certain position until the path clears up, because it does add like moving objects eventually. Right now this is still a little bit of tutorialization. Ooh. Man, that was close. Level 26. See, like this for example, I can hold it all the way back here if I want, or I can kind of like let it dance right at the edge. Oh man, I screwed that up. And I don't know if you notice, the music's actually quite awesome. This one's actually really cutting it close when you actually do make it. There we go. Alright, next level. Same kind of deal, except this one's kind of a troll. Right there. It's kind of a dick move, level. Oh man. Gotta tell you, this is a lot easier when you're not recording. Alright. I'm gonna try this 1 or 2 more times, see if I can get it. If I can't, that's fine, because there's a third method of magnetization in this game. And I kind of want to show that off too. This one's interesting. You just kind of gotta step it. It's actually really easy, but I'm screwing it up. I'm screwing it up, guys. There we go. Oh, oh, gotta wait for it to open and go. And wait for it and go. Wait for it. Go, 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 go. There we go. And I'll probably end up ditching out on this one because this one took me a really long time to get right. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna go down that one. But see, later in this stage, in this set of levels I should say, it actually starts combining the first 2 methods. The blue magnets and the pink magnets. So this one we want to zip it back to where it was, so we gotta bring it back over this side. And oh man, that was really bad. That was real bad. Here we go. See if I can get this to work. Oh, that might be a little too... Yeah, it's way too off. The hardest part about the blue magnets is actually getting it to, getting a good exit trajectory. Timing it just right. There we go, that's pretty straight. It might drift off. Oh, that's always like the nail-biting part of the game. And this is pretty much the exact same puzzle, except when you have to yank it over to the side, it's at the other end of the level instead of the beginning. But yeah, that's pretty much the pink and the blue bits. Now we're gonna skip to the yellow levels, which I have not completed, because much like the later levels in the pink section, the later levels in the yellow section combine all 3 of the types. Well, let's show off just what the yellow bit's all about. It's more of a quantum tunneling kind of thing. So if I hit Z, it'll grab the particle, wherever it is, and then see where the circle is on the other side, it teleports it to there. And that's basically what yellow does, and it even works on angles, which is pretty darn neat. And this leaves all sorts of possibilities for different kinds of levels, such as that one's pretty cool. And then, same basic idea, but at an angle. And let's see what we can get up to here. See, I waited a little too long. The whole point of this one is to take advantage of those angles and get it out to the end. Zip it over there. But yeah, this whole section gets pretty complicated. It's more of a, you gotta make sure you activate it at just the right time or you can really easily screw yourself. And I don't know how the heck I survived that. That was really weird. And as you can see, it gets a little complicated. Oh man. That was tight timing, but okay. So I'm gonna show off where I'm stuck, essentially. And then we'll end the video, and hopefully you'll check this game out, because I think it's pretty darn neat. It's real cool. This is a game I played through most of it, not even intending to make a video on it, because I just really like it. It's really good. Alright, so we had the yellow one, and we had to teleport it over here. And then use the blue. And use the pink. Sneak it past there. Cool, cool. That one I've beaten already, as is this one. I'll be able to tell which one I have not beaten because it is in my nightmares. Constantly. Oh, that was my screw up. It's really hard to keep track of exactly which node is active sometimes. I mean, it gives you the sound. I screwed that up. It gives you the sound, but if you're not paying really, really close attention, you will screw it up. Which is part of the skill, I guess. Here we go. Yank it back, yank it back. There we go. And I believe this is the one that haunts my dreams. Alright, so we gotta catch it right there. And then right here. And then swing it around. Ah. It's always right there I screw it up. I know exactly what I have to do. It's just actually doing it. See, if you let it leap too far right there, you can't actually swing it around using the blue. Oh man, and there it didn't switch right away. But yeah, that's pretty much the game. It is really freaking awesome. I like it a lot. I think it's really neat. They are on Steam Greenlight, and they do want to get on Steam, and I think they pretty much belong there. It's a cool game. I don't exactly know how that works, though, because it's an absolutely free game now. Like, I wonder if they're going to charge for it, like, add content and then charge for it or whatnot, but if they add stuff, I'd be more than willing to pay money, because it's pretty neat. I've actually enjoyed it myself with it. I've spent a lot of time on this game. But, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Watching me fail pretty hard right here, but, that's okay. Come on, I want to beat this really bad. Oh, alright, well, that's gonna do it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. If you want to see more videos about other random minigames, please feel free to check out the playlist. And if you're really generous, you can subscribe. See you later.